thepascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal.
What's up? We have some new updates revolving around the Karmelo Anthony Austin Metcalf case. Now, we already know everything about that. And if you guys don't know the whole case, please go check out all the other videos that I've just been doing as of late. We've been talking about this for quite some time now, and there have been some new updates. Karmelo Anthony's bail was dropped from $1 million to $250,000. And now we have a new breaking piece of information. Knew this was going to happen. I just didn't know it was going to happen so soon. But Karmelo Anthony has been released from jail. That is a fact right now. We actually have a few first looks of him coming out of the courthouse. And of course, people are trying to ask him a whole bunch of questions and everything. And we're going to look at that video here in just a minute. But of course, we already know about this whole situation over a seat at a track meet. Real talk. And of course, he will have his day in court. But real quick, okay? It says Karmelo Anthony, the teenager who is being charged with okay, for taking the life of 17-year-old Austin Metcalf, had his bond drastically reduced during his court hearing on Monday morning from $1 million to $250,000. His attorney, okay, argued that $1 million bond was unnecessary as his client had no history of criminal activity. So clearly, the judge agreed with that and said, yeah, let's just drop it. That's fine. We're going to drop it to $250,000 so this kid can get a chance to be with his family and everything. So this is what his attorney said. Give this young man a chance to get out of jail to be with his family. It's true. He is 17 years old, but at the same time, what he did is pretty bad. And so I know that there's a lot of people on opposite sides, on the opposing side, that feel some type of way about this, that he should not be out free as a bird right now. And clearly he's not free as a bird. I mean, he's going to be locked up in his own home. But, you know, this is the other concern I have too. And I said it in my live. I am really concerned that people know where he lives. There's a lot of people that feel some type of way about this and want to take matters into their own hands. So I'm hoping that he stays safe. His family also stays safe so that he can have his day in court. Okay, he has that legal right. That is his right as an American citizen, and I think we should all respect that for the most part. Okay, and then let justice rain down on him, however it rains down on him. Okay, but moving on the other table, prosecutors argued that the $1 million bond should remain in place, saying it's the standard for cases in Collin County. After drastically lowering the bond, Judge Tucker ordered the 17-year-old student to wear an ankle monitor and be confined to his home should she bail him out. Of course, they said, yeah, we'll make that happen. That's fine. He'll be locked up at home, but at least he'll be home. He'll be with his family and all that stuff. Okay. A GoFundMe was created, like we already know. It has way past $400,000 in funds right now. Okay, to be exact, over $414,000 now, guys, that people have been donating on behalf of Karmelo Anthony. Okay, which is something else, right? So Anthony has been in custody since the incident on October 2nd. The Frisco police are saying that Metcalf was attacked. Okay, and at this track meet, okay, and of course we already know about all the other stuff about the brother, his twin brother holding him while he passed away and all that, which is still absolutely terrible. Okay, it's terrible, heartbreaking, etc. And I think one of the main things that we're all wondering right now, that I think we're still waiting, like the jury's still out on this particular information, is, was this self-defense or not? Right? Where's the video? Where's all the stuff? I feel like all this stuff, the footage and all that, should have been leaked by now. Because you got people out here that are on opposing sides that are literally would go out of their way to expose him, to expose Karmelo fast by leaking this footage. And law enforcement and etc., there's some bias in there too that feels some type of way about this as well. I'm surprised they haven't leaked the footage out. And I'm wondering why, right? But again, in due time, the video footage will get leaked. Wait for it. It's coming. But let's take a look at this video here. Okay, this is Karmelo right here in the gray suit. He's coming out of the courthouse for the very first time as a, well, I guess he's free-ish. Okay. But he at least gets to go home and be in a warm bed and eat a warm meal and be around his family for now. Okay. So let's take a look at this video.
Karmelo, do you have anything that you'd like to say? Karmelo, do you have anything that you'd like to say to the victim, to the family of the victim? Why were you armed, sweetheart? Karmelo, why were you
really
armed
trying.
at school? Explain your self-defense. How is this self-defense?
I mean, listen, clearly he ain't gonna say something. It always drives me crazy when I see things like this. Well, like they come running up to the victim or the alleged assailant, and they'll sit there and go, do you have anything to say to the family? And it's like, you really think he's gonna grab the mic and go, yes, I got something to say? You know what I mean? Like, I really doubt he gonna do that, right? He's just gonna keep on walking and keep it moving, and let him. He's gonna basically say what he needs to say in court. You got to remember, anything he says now could be held against him regardless, right? So of course he's not going to say anything right now, okay? And I know some people will look at that and go, ooh, and feel some type of way about that as well, but it is what it is, all right? So again, this kid is out free as a bird right now, not free as a bird, but within the certain confines of things, he'll be home, he'll be able to stay home and be with his family, and he'll be able to work on his case with the lawyers. And I'm wondering if he's going to be able to catch up on schoolwork or anything of that sort, or if he's just not even allowed to matriculate, like do online classes or something like that. Because, I mean, clearly this is cutting away at his school time too. Remember, we're still in April. This ain't June, okay? So, again, I'm curious as to what he's doing for education so that he doesn't fall behind. Not sitting here saying that he's going to get out free, but I'm just saying as far as his education, I'm sure the parents are going to want him to continue studying and getting his degree as well. So I'm just curious about that. But anyway, guys, what say you guys on this video? Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts are. Again, I think this is a very interesting series of events. I am kind of shocked. I'm surprised about the lowering of the bond. I expected it to stay up, but they let it. They dropped it down. In fact, his lawyer was trying to get $150,000, and his judge said, no. We're gonna do 250. And they found that happy medium, and they're now going to trial here. When, we don't know, but I'm sure we're going to hear something very, very soon in regards to all this. So again, what say you guys? Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Hit that like button down below. Crush that subscribe button, and we'll talk here soon. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.